Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my channel. I always forget to say give me a thumbs up, so this is me saying give me a thumbs up. I think if I like this very uniquely, I mean, come on, who says that this situation here is just to hold up the ladies? We're making it work. Anyways, first of all, I wanted to tell you all, I got this really fun, I don't know if you can see it, create a shadow here and then maybe you can see it better. That didn't work. Oh well, nothing else in my life is working right now. This really fun game, it's for the kids, and it's kind of just, there's two ways you can play it. One of the ways is kind of like a memory, because there's two or three of each of these cards. And then the other way is that you can kind of do it like as a slapjack, really fast game. So everybody has to put down their card, and so it's a surprise. And then whoever is the last person to put their card down is the one that has to read what their card says. So like this one here says that it's loving. So can you name 5 people you love with all your heart? And it's really fun for the kids. How would you describe this feeling to an alien? So I'm not gonna name names, but we all have that person. Share 3 things that you love about the person to your left. So that one's fun. And then like tell the group about a time you felt proud. So it kind of encourages kids to, I guess, understand their relationship, understand their feelings in a relationship setting, so that it's comfortable and safe for them to talk about these things without and like giving a visual aid to kids, because I'm very visual, most kids are, so this one's inferior. What does this feeling mean? So it's really important, you know, for us to, we never know, kids understand anger, they understand hunger, they understand loss, you know, they understand feeling sad, but they don't really know what to do with it. And so I really want my kids to know, because I'm 33 and I'm just learning. So what does this feeling mean? Talk to your group. What can you tell someone who is feeling inferior? So even helping your children to come up with ways to help others. So it encourages empathy and just not being super awkward around other people's feelings. What makes you feel inferior? So, you know, using your voice. I feel like this is going to make it worse. Okay. Using your voice to make things happen. So that was my little blurb. It's Mind Panda Snap Happy, the emotional awareness game. So hope that gives you all the feels. In other important news, I have not been on here. Coffee. I think I spit on that one. Anyway, haven't been on here. I was feeling really bad yesterday, and so, or really bad last week. It was, they kind of messed up some stuff with my treatments and medication, and just life was happening faster than I could manage at that time. So, but I was also trying to figure out, you know, what I should be doing to help myself through that, because it's rather depressing when you're feeling sick, and it's exhausting. Like, being not feeling well is definitely could be classified as a full-time job, because you just don't feel like doing anything, and then you have all your doctor's appointments and all your medical stuff, and it's just really, it can get really overwhelming when you're just taking care of somebody else's medical stuff, but then when you're doing it all by yourself, it's even worse. So we take it one day at a time. I, in solidarity to doing that last week, was trying to do some walking so that I could feel a little bit better, because that is something, even though it's done badly and it's not like I would like it to be done, it's something that I do have control over. You know, I don't have control over how I'm feeling that day. I don't have control over a lot of things. Who does? But I do have control over moving my body and taking care of myself in that way. And so that was something that I attempted to do last week multiple times. And I think when you're trying to make time for yourself, like if you're a caregiver like me or just a mom, kids, they're not intentionally being selfish, but the people in your life, your spouse, your family, when you're using some of your energy and your time to take care of yourself, surprisingly enough, it's a little depressing, because it's like, why haven't I done this before? But then also, am I actually going to be able to do this? So it's depressing and overwhelming, but it can also be, can cause conflict. And so that's one thing that I have noticed. So don't give up on yourself. You're totally worth it. You know, if your kid is screaming and crying because they don't want you to go outside and you need some fresh air, then, you know, if you teach your kid at a really early age that you don't matter, then they're going to have a really hard time making you matter when it counts. They're going to have a really hard time allowing themselves to matter. So that's just an example. Obviously, if your kid is a fall hazard or they are kind of going crazy for Cocoa Puffs, and leaving them alone for any amount of time is not safe, then you get it. But anyway, I decided last week, like I said, I was trying to walk. I was walking on the treadmill, and every time I would have to tell myself I'm doing this because this is a way that I can milk myself. You know, moving my body, helping my heart to get stronger, and just taking 20 minutes of me time. And, you know, so you have this self-talk and you feel like, okay, I can do this, you know, gearing yourself up. And then my son came in and was like, hey, Mom, this. And I was like, I got angry at him. Like, not at him. I was just upset that it was like, it wasn't going how I wanted it to. Like, I worked really hard to get on that treadmill. I'm walking, you know, I'm listening to my book on tape. It's 20 minutes. And I straight up snapped at him. Hello, world. I snapped. I'm a snapper. My husband could tell you. My friends and relations could tell you. Everybody could tell you. My kids couldn't tell you because I don't think they would say something like that about me, but who knows? Maybe they do. But anyway, I snapped at him and was like, really? You know, like, that's not important. The house isn't on fire. You're not losing a limb. Nobody's trying to get in the house. This is my me time, okay? This is what I'm doing for me, because mommy needs to do something every day for herself, and this is going to help us. So anyway, I should have snapped at him, and his little face, like, because, I mean, yes, I do snap, but I guess I don't do it as often as I feel I do, or maybe it's just I'm an earth-shattering snapper, because his little face, I broke his, I hurt him. I did, and I could tell. And I started walking, and he, of course, left, and was like, okay, you know, he left and everything, and I realized, I was like, wait a minute, you know, I'm wanting this for myself, but I didn't tell him. He didn't know. He's not used to seeing Mom on the treadmill. He doesn't know that I need this in this way, that he doesn't realize that that's what I'm doing. And I just demanded that he understood. And I was so angry with him because he didn't understand. I was so frustrated that it was so hard. And I took it out on, you know, my heart's love. So I turned the treadmill off and I went over and I told him, I said, hey, listen, mommy was wrong. I shouldn't have snapped at you. And I understand that you're used to just being able to come to mommy whenever, and that's fine. I'm always here for you. You know that. But when I am on the treadmill and when I have my earplugs in, that is mommy's time. And unless the house is on fire, sorry, there's a train. Unless the house is on fire or you have lost a limb, then it can wait. You know, I love hearing about all of your stuff. I love hearing about, the nukes and your funny things, your funny stories and all that. But it can wait. Because mommy needs to do this for her, and I need you to do this for me. So do you understand? Like, do we have an understanding? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. And he said, you know what, Mom, thank you for telling me. Thank you. That I know I was upset. You were upset with me. But thank you for telling me that that's what needed to happen. I was like, wow, look at you using your words. But anyway, all of that long-windedness just to tell you all that loving yourself isn't easy, especially as a mom, as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a friend, at work, taking the time, but you're worth it. If you're having a meltdown, I have a few tips for that, which will be coming up, but this is a big, bad world we live in, guys, and it gets really overwhelming. So, and it's bringing sunshine here, not going to get a whole lot better, but we have control over how we take it day by day, and that's what I'm working on top of, it kind of goes hand in hand. So I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you are wanting to help your kiddos be able to, or even yourself, like, honestly, I feel like it would be a fun drinking game, the Feels game, if you can drink. I really am not supposed to on meds, so, and I don't, because I don't have time for that. So, but I do think it would be a fun game just to, learn about these things. And you could do it for fun, as in making a joke of it, but at the same time, you're learning a little bit more about what these things are. Because, you feel your body, you feel sadness and anger and being trapped. All of that you feel it in parts of your body, and we don't even pay attention to it. So it's a good thing to know, if you're really into health. The whole body is important. So like my channel, let me know if there's anything you are like, hey, instead of rambling, I'm thinking about doing a coping skills challenge, because I have like this whole page of coping skills that I need to get through, because I feel like you need to try them all. Life is short. Try them all. But I think I need some encouragement from y'all. So let me know, or if there's anything else you want to know more about. I hope you are having a fantastic Monday, and I'll talk to you later.